Every 3 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. That's 2 women's lives turned upside down in the time it will take you to watch this story. But there are also 2.5 million breast cancer survivors in the U.S., many right here in Northeast Indiana.
This is my new one.
4-year-old Nari is smart and witty.
Are you going to peel the skin off too?
Not much gets past her.
Good. I do not like the skin.
But when Angela Tenyus was 5 months pregnant with Nari, she had the scare of her lifetime. She found a lump in her breast.
I knew that something was wrong. It just wasn't feeling normal.
Because she was pregnant, Angela didn't have a lot of treatment options. She had a radical mastectomy and chemotherapy.
It was really scary just not knowing that, what is it doing to my body? What is it doing to the baby?
Nari wasn't harmed, and Angela is celebrating 5 years cancer-free this month.
Just knowing that she turned out, perfect and healthy. So, yeah, it's great to know that the medical field, has done so well in protecting mothers.
Angela's recovery is partly thanks to advances in treatment, and that comes from research. Fundraisers like IPFW's Pink Out are key in helping that research happen. This is the 4th year for the Lady Dons Pink Out game. They sport special pink sneakers from Fred Tenyus shoes and raise money for breast cancer research.
We're being a good corporate citizen to the community from an entire university setting. It's not all about basketball and education. We feel like that we can embrace the community in many different levels.
In halftime of the game, breast cancer survivors and those still fighting are recognized. IPFW's media director, Susan Alderman, leads the presentation. But for her, it hits close to home.
It's about the earliest stage you can ever find it.
In 2003, a spot showed up on a mammogram. It was breast cancer. Luckily, the test found it early, and she'll be cancer-free for 8 years in April.
If you have the opportunity to get a mammogram, get a mammogram. Don't put it off. Yes, it's a little uncomfortable. I would much rather have 1 day a year, 30 seconds of, ooh, it pinches, rather than to have a total mastectomy, a double mastectomy, reconstruction, or to let it go so long that breast cancer kills me.
Having her employer help spread that message means a lot.
If we can get the word out to one person, to one lady, to go and get a mammogram, and that saves her life, what better thing could you be involved in?
You're helping future women and future mothers be able to have better medical care and have more options out there. So it's great to know that, we're contributing to that.
You can also be a part of Pink Out. If you go to the game, $1 of your ticket price goes to research. And your ticket's good for the men's game, too. There's a silent auction, and you can bid for your own pair of limited edition pink shoes.
I've actually sold a pair right off of my feet. A woman didn't win the auction, came over and said, "What size do you wear?" And I told her, and she says, "I'll pay right now." And she bought them right off my feet.
In the last 4 years, IPFW's Pink Out events raised more than $15,000. This year's money goes to the Vera Bradley Foundation for Breast Cancer for research at the Indiana University Cancer Center.
We need to find a cure, and we need to invest in the people that have the expertise and have the passion, and they absolutely do. The researchers we know in Indianapolis are not in it for the fame and the glory and the money. They're in it because they know people who've been affected. They have a passion to put an end to this disease.
A disease that women and men will keep fighting until the breast cancer battle is won for good.
You've never been to a game, it's a fantastic one to attend just because of the excitement in the room about not only supporting the team, but also supporting this important cause. You can just feel the warmth in the room and all the extra people that show up that day.
The women's game starts at 1:30 tomorrow at the Memorial Coliseum. Then stay for the men's game at 4 o'clock. And don't forget to wear your pink. Alyssa Ivinson, News Channel 15.